What up YouTube, it's your boy Anime Specialist. So I'm back, the Wano arc is back too, so I can't wait to talk with you guys about what happened in this week's episode. I didn't do a review for last week's episode because it was a filler for the One Piece Stampede movie. I will watch the episode a little bit later this week, but let me know what you thought about last week's episode in the comments down below. Anyway, let's get to what happened in this week's episode. The last time that we watched the Wano arc was 2 weeks ago, I think, and it was a flashback of Ace with Otama, and that's when Luffy told Otama that Ace died, and the reason why she didn't know is because they don't really know what's happening outside of the Wano country because of everything with Kaido and the new emperor and everything like that. So that's the reason why she didn't know that Ace died, and it's been 2 years since, so that's kind of crazy. The first thing that we learned in this episode was the legendary swords and the one that made them. I don't know if he made all of them, but one of the swordsmiths that we learned about was Kotetsu, and he was the one that made this specific sword that Luffy has right now. The legendary swords are called Great Sword, and there's 3 categories of legendary swords. The first one is the 50 Fine Great Sword. After that, there's the 21 Excellent Great Swords, and then there's the 12 Supreme Great Swords. The one that Luffy has right now is one of the 21 Excellent Great Sword, and I think Zoro has one of them, the one that he got from Trailer Bark. I think it's maybe one of the 12 Supreme Great Swords. We don't really know right now. Obviously we'll know maybe later in the arc. So in total we got 83 legendary sword. I thought that was a pretty cool information that we got, and to talk about. But yeah, man, it was pretty cool to know how many legendary sword there is in the world. We know that Luffy has one right now, and that Zoro has 1 or 2 maybe, so that was pretty cool. But anyway, Luffy's mission basically in this week's episode was to find a doctor and some food for Otama, because in the last Wano episode she drank some water that wasn't really good for her because it was poisonous water that came from all the factories that there is in Wano right now. So he has to find a doctor, and maybe he's gonna find Chopper because obviously he's a doctor. So hopefully we'll see Chopper really soon reunited with Luffy. But yeah, that's one of the things that Kaido and his beast pirate are doing to the Wano country right now. There's a lot of factory, and that creates a lot of bad things for the environment, the water, the animals, and everything like that. And even Otama said that they can't really eat wild animals because they're drinking the poisonous water, and that's not good for the human being, except if you're super powerful human like Luffy and Zoro, and we're gonna talk about Zoro really soon. But that's kind of crazy, man, what Kaido is doing to this beautiful country, because from the outside the Wano country is beautiful, but when you're inside of it and you see all the awful things that Kaido and his beast pirate are doing right now, it's crazy, man. So hopefully they'll be able to defeat Kaido. I don't know how they'll do it because I don't think Luffy is ready for this fight. We saw what was going on with Big Mom. He wasn't as strong as Big Mom, and I don't think he's gonna be as strong as Kaido, so we'll see how he'll be able to defeat Kaido and his beast pirate. We saw Zoro in this week's episode once again, my favorite character of the show, the best character in the show. Don't be mad, it's just my opinion, but man, seeing Zoro in this arc is awesome, man. It's been so long since we saw him before the Wano arc. I'm glad that we're seeing him right now, and this shot right there is one of my favorite shots of the episode. It's a great shot of him. The art and animation was great as always for the Wano arc so far, but he saved a lady just because some of the beast pirate had sake, so he didn't really care about the woman. He only wanted sake with the meat that he had. But this is the reaction when he saw Luffy, and there was Luffy's reaction when he saw Zoro. It's so genuine, man. It was a great reaction. Just seeing them see each other once again was great, man. this reaction from Zoro seeing his captain for the first time in a while was great, man. Anyhow, the captain and the vice captain, Luffy and Zoro, finally reunited. That's the only thing that I really wanted from this week's episode. But something happened after that. They encountered one of the members from the worst generation, Hawkins. He's now one of the a member of the Beast Pirates. We know, I think, that Hawkins, Drake, and Kid wanted to form an alliance or something like that, and you know, they were kind of defeated by Kaido, and they had a choice. Hawkins decided to become a beast pirate. I think that Drake also decided to become a beast pirate, and then, you know, Kid decided to not join them, so that's why he's in prison right now. So yeah, man, seeing Hawkins, it seems like there's gonna be a fight between worst generation members. It's gonna be awesome. Luffy and Zoro versus Hawkins. I think that Luffy and Zoro are stronger than Hawkins, but it's been a while since we've seen him. The last time that we saw him fight was I think in our archipelago or something like that. I don't remember how to say the name of this place, but that was before the time skip, you know, so I really want to know how strong he became. But yeah, man, Zoro and Luffy together against Hawkins is gonna be awesome in next week's episode. I can't wait to see it. And it seems like Luffy is actually going to use the sword, and like Otama's master said, the sword is cursed, so it's gonna be interesting to see Luffy use a sword. You know, we've seen him use a sword before, but now he's going full samurai on them, so I can't wait, man. Seeing Zoro and Luffy tag team together is gonna be awesome. One of the things that I want to say about this arc so far is the emphasis and how they show Zoro's fighting style, and how, you know, they show everything about Zoro while he fights. You know, I know that it probably will be Zoro's arc in my opinion, because he's, you know, he's a swordsman and he's in the Wano country, so I really like the emphasis that they put in Zoro's moves and everything. One last thing that I forgot to talk about was the discussion that Otama and Luffy had about Ace. Otama was just saying to Luffy that he doesn't understand the feelings that she's feeling right now, and you know, she doesn't know that Ace was Luffy's brother, so I'm wondering when she'll find out, you know. So I can't wait for that you know, revelation for her. But I think I've talked about everything. Maybe talk about a little bit about, you know, the factories that are in the Wano country right now. It seems like Luffy wanted to destroy all of them because of the poisonous water and the animals and everything that are poisoned because of it. So it's gonna be interesting, because Luffy's target was already Kaido because of what the deal between Law and the Straw Hats, but now he actually has some motivation because of everything that is happening in the Wano country, you know. So yeah, man, I can't wait for the Straw Hats to reunite. Right now there's Luffy and Zoro. I guess Sanji, Chopper, Brook, and Nami are together with Carrot. They're together, so maybe they'll meet with the other Straw Hats, with Robin, with Usopp, with Frankie, Kinemon, and everything. So yeah, I can't wait for that moment. One thing that made me laugh at the end of the episode was when Zoro told Luffy that Kinemon told him to not make trouble, and you know, Luffy just starting, you know, smiling and everything, because he knows that they can't really do that, especially Zoro and Luffy, because they like to fight so much and everything. So yeah, man, it was kind of a funny moment to me, because we all know that they can't really do that. They live to fight and to find, you know, their dreams and everything. So yeah, man, it was a really good episode. I'm glad that the Wano arc is back, because the last 2 weeks was filler for the One Piece Stampede movie, but hopefully we'll stay in the Wano arc for a while. It's been pretty good so far, and I can't wait to see what's gonna happen next. Let me know what you think, what you thought about this week's episode, and let me know what you think, sorry, is gonna happen next. I do One Piece reviews every Saturday, so subscribe for that, but I also do other anime related things like Black Clover reviews on Tuesdays, Fire Force and Dr. Stone reviews on Fridays, and then, like I said, One Piece reviews plus Kimetsu no Yaiba Demon Slayer reviews on Saturdays. The latest Demon Slayer episode was amazing. It was GOAT level, so go see my review. I will put it on the screen a little bit later in the video. But yeah, it was an amazing Demon Slayer episode. I think it was the best episode of the series so far, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, man, there's a lot of animes, there's a lot of series coming this October, so stay tuned for that. Also, there's, I think, Boku no Hero Academia, and then there's Sword Art Online War of the Underworld 2 that I'm going to review, so I can't wait for this October. But yeah, man, like, comment, subscribe, it would help my channel a lot. And thank you for watching, man. Follow me at Anime Specialist on Twitter and Instagram. I tweet a lot more, so follow me on there. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Anime Specialist out.